Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back. It's 9:31 p.m. It's a Tuesday night. You already know what time it is. This is Get Loose Radio with your boy Jiggy J. Thank you so much for everybody for tuning in this evening. Tonight, Lola Mars couldn't be here. She got to take care of some business. But you know what? It's for educational purposes, so she slides with that one. She won't get a pink slip this week. But you know she's good though. Lola, do your thing, baby girl. I got you tonight. But I want to thank everybody for tuning in. I want to thank everybody who stayed up an extra hour to be with your boy Jiggy J for this evening. Tonight, man, I got a great show planned out for y'all, man. I have my guest, Mr. Kevin Thomas, from the Empower Group. He will be here talking with us about his community organization. Also, I have sports, I have entertainment news, man. We gonna have some fun, man. I promise y'all. So this is what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna pay a quick bill, and after we finish paying that bill, once everything processes, we should be good to go. Okay. I see y'all in a little bit. Let's go. All right, all right, all right. We back. We back with another episode of Get Loose Radio. Ladies and gentlemen, tonight I have a special guest. He's a very great friend of mine. He is um, a Bowie State alumnus as well as I am. A proud Bulldog, a proud member of the Black and Gold family. I have my man, Mr. Kevin Thomas. He is the founder of the Empower Group. How you doing, man?
I'm good, man. It's a pleasure to be here, brother.
Man, it's a pleasure to have you back on the show, man.
Definitely, man. Appreciate the opportunity.
Oh, most definitely, man. Last time you were here, man, we would talk about the police brutality, and I appreciate you coming through. I appreciate you definitely being a part of that panel discussion, man. And I definitely told you I want you to come back. And tonight, it's all about you. So we're going to talk about the Empower Group tonight. First things first, the folks want to know here at home, here on WTTS Radio, here on my Facebook Live, they want to know what's the Empower Group? Tell me about that.
Well, essentially, the Empower Group is an organization centered on holistic development.
Mhm.
I believe wholeheartedly that we as human beings need to be well balanced.
Right.
So, for example, uh, you may be politically savvy, but your finances might not be in order.
Okay.
Or you may be great at community service, but your health is suffering, or
Okay.
something like that. So just trying to do my part, and as a village do our part to encourage holistic growth.
That's what's up, man. Now, is your let me see, is the Power Group, is it geared towards more so the African American community, or is it geared towards any race, no matter what it is? It's not biased.
I try not to really box it in.
Okay.
It's actually something I've battled with, especially because of the definite need in the African American community.
Absolutely.
So I'm still developing a little bit on that.
Okay.
As far as where I want to control it,
Yeah.
metro area, urban, or how I want to do that. But yeah,
My
kind of where I'm
man.
at right now.
My man, I appreciate that, man. And that was going to be I'm not going to say it was a trick question, but it was most. I just want to see where your mind was, because with everything that's going on with the Black Lives Matter, All Lives Matter, just want to make sure I just didn't know if you was just reaching just African Americans, or if you was really trying to be diverse with your content and everything else. That's what's your message,
Okay.
Um, Let me ask you a question. Like, what inspired you to create your community organization?
Hmm. It was actually a personal reason. Well, not a personal reason, but it was just some self-evaluation. I was going through a really rough time in my life that I won't share right now, but
Right.
hopefully at some point in time I'll be able to share it in a book or something. Who knows?
Right.
But I started to look at my own life, and there were certain areas that I was not satisfied with.
Mhm.
So it kind of made me think. I have always tried to be involved in so much in my life, especially in college, and then
Yeah,
just
definitely.
father and so much. And sometimes you don't have a chance to really sit down and zero in on what's going on in your own life, as far as how to make yourself better.
Right, absolutely.
So I looked at the 5 different areas that I would think would make up an entire being. So
Right.
education, finances, health, being politically savvy or aware, which is very important.
Absolutely.
And social welfare engagement, being active in your community and doing what you can to, better your world one piece at a time.
Yeah, man. I mean, you definitely have to do what you got to do in terms of that. And I applaud you for that, man, especially because you're not sticking to just one facet that's going to help people in just one area. You've been very multi-savvy. You know what I'm saying? Not only you tended to, the different communities, but you're tending to, finances, health, which is very important. Of course, making sure that people are understanding the importance of community service and giving back to your community, no matter if you are black, white, Puerto Rican, Asian, no matter what it is, man. Absolutely. I appreciate that. I remember we had you along with Quentin, Megan, and also Lola on the show. Shout out to everybody who I just named just now. Appreciate y'all. In the wake of the police brutality, and the racial discrimination, how have you used your platform with the Empowering Group to, definitely respond to these tragic events and make an impact in the, within the community as well?
Well, just off the break, I mean, I've tried to be as vocal as I possibly could to spur a discussion.
Right.
One thing that I have mentioned I wanted to do, and I mean, just trying to balance life like we talked about before the show, is get a couple of us in a room and just brainstorm. Think of some innovative ways to approach 21st century being African American, and coming up with ways to communicate what we believe needs to change, what we believe is working somewhat right, and bringing law enforcement to the table so that we can work on this jointly. So one thing that I'm looking at doing is having monthly meetings where we discuss not only policing, but other social issues that often may be swept under the rug or not brought up much.
Most definitely. Now, are you looking towards doing it, having these meetings just in the, because I know you're from PG County, the DC area. Right. I'm from the Baltimore area. Are you looking to just doing more PGDC, Baltimore? Are you coming up to Baltimore? Are you looking to just have it spread out different meetings and we all just come together as one to definitely make sure our voices are heard?
I mean, I'd like to go. I'll go wherever. I'm willing to travel.
Right.
Eventually, my wife Janae kind of thought of this thing of making Empower Group.
You better shout out your wife.
Hey, baby, I love you.
Shout your wife out.
I know she watching with the kids.
She watching. I saw some of the comments, so she is watching.
Oh, I know she watching.
I don't want nobody getting in trouble under my expense.
She got the babies that they got to go to school tomorrow, but they up watching daddy. I love y'all.
Hey.
But yeah, man, eventually having chapters of the Empower Group on college campuses in order to allow it to grow.
Okay.
And have these discussions daily without me having to personally even be there. Teleconferences, what have you. In the short term, I'm willing to go to DC, Baltimore, Maryland, whatever. It doesn't matter. I'm willing to travel wherever.
Man, look, if you do the definitely decide to take that route, especially if you're coming up to Baltimore, man, you already know you got my support. I already know I'm there, man, because we definitely need to do something, man. We definitely need to just have a voice and speak out on the issues that really matter. And I believe with your community organization, we can definitely do that, man.
Thank you.
Now, the question that I really want to know is, which direction do you see the Empower Group going to? Do you see it being on the level of an NAACP, or do you see yourself going towards on the level of the National Urban League? Like, where do you see that going?
Well, in everything that I do in life, I believe in shooting for the moon, and as long as you hit the stars, whatever, that works.
Yeah.
For me, I want it to be an influential organization that forces debate, that forces public servants to listen. So, I mean, if we're ever able to get to a NAACP or a National Urban League or any of these organizations that have for decades been at the forefront of fighting for our rights and just human rights across all demographics.
Right.
That would be fantastic.
Yeah, man.
It keeps me up at night, keeps me working, keeps me grinding,
Yeah.
and I'm up for whatever.
You looking to run for president, ain't you?
I am one day.
You looking to run for
You heard it
president,
here
ain't you?
first.
I see you. You trying to get your campaign together. I see
One
you
day.
trying to start from the ground up. You know, do what you gotta do. Now you gotta, show the people that you want to definitely be, a local representative for the state of Maryland. If you decide to still stay in Maryland, I see you trying to be another
never
Barack
know.
Obama.
You never know.
Trying to be another President Barack
You never
Obama.
know. But with that being said, it's not about me.
Right.
It's about the people.
Exactly.
It's about the experiences that I've had in life that have made me want to change things.
Yeah.
Not only as as an individual, but as an African American man, as a father, husband.
Mm-hmm.
That's what it's about. If I become
Feel
president
you.
one day, then great. Thank you for that blessing. But
Man,
I
you
feel
got it.
blessed just being able to help any way I can.
Just keep pushing. Just keep hustling, man. And I'm assuming the ultimate, I was about to ask you, what's your ultimate goal for the empowerment group? I'm assuming it's to lead you towards the presidency of the United States.
No, I ain't gonna say that. I mean, if that's what happens, then great. If I'm able to show people, that I have the interest of the people in my heart,
Yeah.
24/7, instead of waiting till I'm about to run for an office or something like that, and then all of a sudden I care about helping people,
Right.
then great. Because at the end of the day, I may not ever get an elected office. That's not the most important thing to me. I just want to help. I just want to leave my mark. I want to make the world a better place for my kids.
Yeah.
That's my number one priority.
Leave your legacy.
Leave my legacy.
That's what you gotta do, man. But look, yo, we going to Kevin Thomas, you gonna stay with us?
I'm here, man.
Oh, you here? Okay.
I'm here.
So you here for the foolishness. So I'm letting y'all know right now. I'm letting everybody know right now. I just came back from vacation, and I'm still on vacation mode right now. So we about to have. I'm about to really say what I got to say when I get back about a lot of stuff that's going on, everything that's been going on right now. I'm about to really get loose.
About to get crazy.
Oh, it's about to be crazy. We about to have some fun. All right. I see y'all in a little bit. Peace. All right. Like I told everybody, I'm just coming back from vacation. So I'm just trying to get back into the swing of things. But I'm back. Oh, that's right. I forgot. So I went to the Bahamas, dog, right? Yo. Oh my gosh. It was beautiful. Beautiful, man. Food everywhere. Food was everywhere. Of course, they had, alcoholic beverages. I do not partake in alcoholic beverages. Okay, whatever. Anyway,
Right.
I mean, hey, well, look, I'm with the boys, so you already know what happened at boy. But no, man, like, we had a good time, man. I'm still in vacation mode, man. So I think I'm doing a pretty good job coming back, man. So
Respect.
thank you. I appreciate that. I appreciate that, man. But before we get to what we want to talk about, I just want to piggyback off of what for those of you who just tuning in, I have my man Kevin Thomas here, the founder of the Empowerment Group. It's a community organization that he is definitely building as we speak right now. And speaking of building, Diddy just opened up a charter school in Harlem.
That's what's up.
Is that something that you are also wanting to do as well?
That is something. And I keep invoking my wife in this. My wife actually.
Yeah, you got to, because you
I
will get in
gotta suck
trouble.
up to the wife, man.
You will get in trouble.
She let me out the house tonight. I got to. I got to shout her out.
Hey, man.
About 2 or 3 years ago, when I was stationed out in Oklahoma, we took a trip down to Dallas, and there's a all-girls school not too far from the Potter's house, T.D. Jakes Church.
Mm-hmm.
I think he actually owns that church or the school or something like that.
Probably.
But that spurred a discussion between me and my wife, and she was interested in doing an all-girls school. She's very into helping the youth, especially girls.
Yeah.
So, hey, the possibilities are endless.
Hey, man, I definitely was, that's not a bad look. I'm gonna be honest with you, I definitely want to see how he's going to do with this charter school, because I think it would be very beneficial with African Americans, especially up in New York, and especially with his hometown Harlem, and what he went through when he was younger. And I definitely think it would be very beneficial. Allow the kids to definitely grasp an education from that charter school. Allow them to, especially because it's under Diddy. they will, allow them to dream and go for, really continue to go for your dream. Go for what you want to be in life. Don't let nobody stop you. Don't make no excuses as to why you can't get to where you want to get to. You know what I'm saying? Because excuses is never an option.
Can't stop, won't stop.
You know what I'm saying?
Hey.
So, you know what I'm saying? You gotta do what you gotta do, man. You gotta do what you gotta do, man. Have you been hearing about what's been going on with Colin Kaepernick? By the way, at this point, we are in entertainment news. For those of you who really are living under a rock at this point, Colin Kaepernick, man, has definitely been the talk of a lot of political things. It's funny that you're here this evening. For those of you who don't know, one preseason game, he did not stand for the Star Spangled Banner because he did a little bit of history and he found out that this Star Spangled Banner ain't really for us black folk. And I'm gonna take a stab for everybody on WTTS Radio and also for my Facebook Live page. Do you think he was right for that, for not, for sitting during the Star Spangled Banner, or do you think he was wrong for that? Because I've been hearing that he's close to losing a lot of endorsements from a lot of companies that's really sponsored him and a lot of things. But I also hear that a lot of people are backing him up. Before I get to Facebook Live, man, how do you feel about it?
Well, first of all, I mean, I respect him for exercising his right.
Mhm.
It's a constitutional right.
Yeah.
So usually if you're protesting something, you have to have opposition for your protest. So typically somebody's not going to be too happy.
Right.
So I respect him. I understand why he's doing what he's doing.
Right.
And he has every right to do it.
Right.
Let me say, first and foremost, since the troop thing has been the argument against it, that it's disrespecting the troops and all that stuff. Okay, well, I served in the United States Army as an officer. I'm not offended. It's this type of stuff that we fight for. I don't understand how you can sit here and say that he's disrespecting us if he's exercising a right that we, on a daily basis, fight to protect, which is the right to protest. Yeah. First Amendment rights.
Absolutely.
And I mean, I support him other than the fact he's my fraternity brother Kappa Alpha Psi Fraternity Incorporated. Just had to throw that out there. He's gonna go through a lot. He's going to take a hit, but so did Muhammad Ali. And I saw a lot of posts saying that if you give Colin Kaepernick all of this slack and you call him all types of insults and all this stuff, then if you have a Muhammad Ali poster, you need to burn that as well. Yeah.
It's funny because I support him 120%. Like, I'm gonna be honest with you, there's no way in the world, if that's like you really doing your history, and I applaud him for that, because now you're understanding, what we're saying in this song that's supposed to be for everybody, for their rights, to do whatever for their freedom, is not really for us at the end of the day. And it's kind of sad because it's like you said, the troops, black troops, Buffalo Soldiers, all of y'all really went in and y'all really fought. We lost a lot of black soldiers because they put us on the front line, and we lost our lives first. Not to mention coming back to America thinking that we're going, coming home from the war. I'm sorry, thinking that we're going to be able to exercise our right to do X, Y, and Z, to vote, to, eat where we should eat, our freedom to do whatever we want to do. And that's clearly not the case.
Greatly mistaken.
Greatly mistaken.
Like, seriously.
So it's almost like it's a slap in the face to African Americans in a way, because you're still being oppressed regardless of the situation, man.
Right. I mean, I made a post, a status on Facebook yesterday, basically saying how patriotism doesn't just mean that you sing high praises, that you wear a flag on your lapel pin, stand with your hand on your heart and all that stuff. It also means engaging in your civic duty of basically checking your nation if it's not living up to the potential or the wording in its documents.
Right.
And that's kind of sort of what he's doing. He's saying, "Hey, look, America, I'm proud to be an American, but there's some things we need to discuss,
Right.
and some of these things are being swept under the rug. And if I got a platform, I'm gonna do what I have to do, at least by myself if I have to be, to get someone to listen. At least a discussion is happening, so something's being done right."
It's crazy. That's definitely transcended not only in the professional world, but also on a college level too. And correct me if I'm wrong. I think it was the University of Missouri, Mizzou. I don't know if I'm pronouncing it right. Mizzou. When there was a lot of racial discrimination going on that campus, African American male basketball players, female basketball players as well, I think, including the football team, had to stand up and say, like, no, like this is not gonna fly.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, everybody has definitely been not only using their voice, but also using their platform in sports. And I really do applaud every single athlete, everybody that's been doing it, man.
It's just, it's sad when you have to basically pick between your livelihood and your humanity.
Yeah.
It's sad.
Yeah.
You shouldn't have to think to yourself, oh, well, if I speak up against this injustice, I'm not going to be able to feed myself or my family at night because I'm going to lose X, Y, and Z endorsement, or I'm going to have death threats and all of this stuff. But at the end of the day, patriotism seems to become so conditional. I also mentioned in my status about how, we talk about what Colin Kaepernick is doing, but yet daily people are insulting the President of the United States and the First Family.
Gosh, man.
At the end of the day, you can agree or disagree with the man, but there's certain things you just don't do. And what we have seen over these last 7.5 years have been a disgrace. You're insulting not only the man, but the office as well. Before President Obama, there used to be a respect for that office. And instead of people taking responsibility for their own faults and disrespecting the office, they sit there and say, oh, well, Obama's disgracing the office. Obama's doing this, Obama's doing that. And just in calling him Obama is a disgrace right there. And they're not seeing it. I don't understand. I still don't get it.
Because he's black. You know what I'm saying? Because he's black. Guarantee you, if you and no, it's no disrespect to any, white person, but you have some people who understand that Obama's being President Barack Obama is being disrespected because he's black. And people don't want to give this man credit for the 8 years he has actually, done to turn this country around. You got to remember, he's cleaning up messes that, he's fixing from, George W. Bush, the second one, whatever. You know what I'm saying?
And let's make sure we say President George W. Bush, because I don't want anyone to be like, oh, well, we're not saying blah, 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 blah.
For
blah,
why?
Blah, blah.
For why? They ain't saying President Barack Obama.
I feel you, brother.
You know what I'm saying? They're not saying none of that. No, that's why honestly we need to get out here and we need to vote. You know what I'm saying? Because if we let the wrong person into this office, I ain't gonna say no names, but Trump, come on now. Like, we have to exercise our right to vote. If we don't vote, then you cannot complain if something does not go the way you thought it was going to go. And speaking of Trump, at this point, Trump is trying to get the African Americans a vote. I'm gonna be honest with you. I don't know how he's going to get that vote. Literally off of one little thing. I was in the airport with my boy Brandon. We coming back from my vacation. What's going on, B? And I was looking at CNN, and I don't know if anybody heard or not, but Dwayne Wade's I think cousins lost a son. I think or somebody.
She died.
She died.
I think she was pushing her son in the stroller.
Okay, she died. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, and so
and was hit by a straight bullet.
Yeah. Shortly after Dwayne Wade did an interview on ESPN about that. You know what I'm saying? Thank you, Dr. Lee Behind the Glass, for your support. I appreciate that, brother. My man. But, I just saw the tweets that Trump put out about that, and it was no type of empathy behind it. It was no type of, oh my gosh, I'm really sorry. I'm dang, I wish I can do something about, something. Then he gonna sit up here and lie, saying that he knows some connects up in the Chicago police department. Came back out saying that. Then it comes, news comes out saying that Chicago police don't know this man from Adam. So basically, you just lying, which everybody should have been seeing from the jump. You know what I'm saying? No.
I know that it's a commonly accepted belief that politics is all about who can lie the best without getting caught.
Oh, absolutely. Absolutely.
But this is a whole nother level of lying. Mm-hmm. And I was talking to a friend, posting, going back and forth on Facebook last night, and he was saying how Donald Trump would be like a second coming of Adolf Hitler. And I explained to him that, at least for me, I believe the difference between Adolf Hitler and Donald Trump is Adolf Hitler, in his heart, believed everything that he did. Donald Trump is an opportunist. Half the stuff that he's saying, I really don't think he believes it. I think he's just feeding off of stuff that he's been filtered from America, or people in America who represent some of the ugly past of America. And he says, oh, well, this will get these votes. So let me just say this. I don't know if I believe this. I probably don't, but I'm just going to say this. And he doesn't understand that, or America doesn't understand that even if he loses, the damage is already done. Because now we see what the country really, or a lot of people in the country really believe. We've always maybe thought it, but now it's coming out and people aren't afraid to say it. And that's a disturbing thing. You want to know your enemy, but it's like, wow, this is really how you view it.
You're scared to actually find out the truth. But the truth is out there, but to actually know what's going on in that person's mind for real is like their agenda. That's kind of scary. Yeah. That really is kind of scary, man. Wow. Dad, you got me thinking up in here, bro. I ain't supposed to be thinking this hard. I think too hard. My brain hurt. I'm gonna be honest with you. Like, I'm stupid, but look, I ain't that stupid. But come on, dog.
Drinks coming back on.
No, it's not them. No, we ain't talking about my vacation right now, bro. We're not doing that right now. We're not doing that right now. But yeah, man. What we gonna do? I know you a big sports fan. Something slight. And I know you've been watching what's been going on with the NFL in terms of seeing what team is going to look good. I know your team is in the NFC. And for those you don't know, this man is a diehard Washington Redskins fan. Don't know. Boo. I don't know how. I really don't.
Life. No bandwagon jumping around here.
Bro, you need a dog. There ain't no bandwagon you on.
Being a Redskin fan is like being in a marriage. Like, you have your ups and downs, but you still love them.
Janae, he said it, not me.
I love you, baby.
I ain't say nothing. I trust me, that was not part of a pregame speech that we was going. Nah, he said it,
that
not
was off
me.
The top of the dome.
Okay. You can do that at the top of the dome, crap if you want. You got to go home to a wife, not me.
Oh, Tampa Bay.
Yeah, man.
All right, though.
Hey, dog. Hey, but look, man. I mean, my thing is this: you're a Redskins fan. I know a few Cowboys fan. Love the Cowboys myself. You know what I'm saying? Die-hard Baltimore Ravens fan as well.
Oh, man.
Do y'all actually think y'all gonna go anywhere? And yes, I'm picking on the Redskins just because you're a Redskins fan.
You got to, man.
Because you're on my show, and I can't stand the Redskins. I went to Bowie State with a whole bunch of y'all Redskins fans.
Yes.
And I'm so sick of y'all with a passion. Every time Dallas beat y'all, boy, it was a celebration.
I mean, it was, last couple of years, we even gave y'all some
Dr. Lee behind the glass. You can yell this out if you want. But how? Okay, there you go. I just want to make sure I heard what I heard. Okay, cool. I'm gonna be honest with you though. Let's be honest. Skins will fail with the fans. I definitely agree, Sharp. But let's be honest, man.
Garbage.
If you had to choose anybody besides the Redskins to be like your sleeper team for the season, who would you pick? Honestly, well, I don't know. Carolina might
come back strong.
Hmm.
I've heard some noise about Seattle, but I think Carolina will probably be pretty strong this year.
I'm gonna be 100% biased when I say this. See, with Baltimore, I ain't gotta worry about Baltimore. Baltimore, we gonna do what we came to do.
Y'all consistent. Y'all have one or two bad, but y'all for the most part are pretty consistent with winning.
Yeah, I mean, we've made
Y'all
over.
lost a quarterback last year.
I mean, y'all lose quite a few quarterbacks.
I mean,
You know what I'm
we in
saying?
Cleveland though.
Ooh, damn, you got a point like that. But I'm gonna say this though. My sleeper team, it will be. See, I always say Buffalo. I always say Buffalo every year, and I still think Buffalo gonna be a sleeper team. But watch out for Dallas, though. I gotta say the Cowboys for some reason. I'm gonna tell you why, and this is why. I'm gonna tell you why. Yes, defense is we're still working on it, but Tony Romo. It's very important because defense wins championships. Oh, you know, because you've seen the Ravens do it. Okay,
Hey,
so you catching on. You catching on.
Yeah. Hey.
But I'm gonna be honest with you. The Dallas Cowboys might be, well, actually, they are going to be a very great team this year. I'm gonna tell you why. I'm not even gonna lie to y'all. When Tony Romo went down, I ain't gonna lie, I was kind of happy, but I was like, dang, my man is down. But that boy Dak Prescott,
I've heard.
Heard. You need to watch them highlights. That boy is bad. I'm trying to tell you.
I'm always up for a brother succeeding. So,
absolutely.
You know, even if he got a star on his helmet, but if he playing against us, we rocking him all day. That's all I'm gonna say. That O-line is good, but we'll see.
Yeah, we're gonna tear Matt Castle up. Not to mention Ezekiel Elliott. That boy's bad.
Dude, man.
Did you see the highlight when he went up head to head with Cam Chancellor?
I heard about it.
Oh my
Cam
God.
became a believer. I haven't seen the highlight.
Well, let me tell you how it happened. Ezekiel Elliott came up. Cam Chancellor was ready to square out with him. Great form, but Cam Chancellor went like this, and then he found himself going like this. So, yeah, he did his thing though, and I'm very excited. And also, I'm gonna be honest with you. I still think Buffalo's gonna be a nice sleeper team though. I still like Buffalo. I still like Buffalo. Buffalo's gonna be decent.
One step away, I think. Tyrod Taylor, he's starting again this year, right?
Yep, got a nice contract. Rex Ryan got his brother on the plane. Oh my God, yo, it's gonna be crazy, man.
I think they'll do okay.
It's gonna be crazy. Tampa Bay.
I heard they doing okay.
Cause my best friend's a Tampa Bay Buccaneer fan, and I'm like, I'm trying to give him credit, but I don't want to give him credit when he. I think they're gonna be pretty good. You know what I'm saying?
I got a friend named Lawrence that is like Tampa Bay faithful.
Oh my God!
Like, you can't say anything wrong.
You can't say anything wrong about Tampa Bay around this month.
I think they'll be 10-6.
You give them 10-6?
Yeah, I gotta look at the schedules, man. I've been sleeping on the league. Period.
Well,
I'll say 10-6. I think Jameis Winston has probably matured pretty well.
Hey, man, you never know. You never know what may happen. But I'm gonna ask you a question. We're gonna go to a quick commercial break. I'm gonna ask you a question, and you can be honest with me. Okay? We'll find out after this. It's fun. It's fun. Nothing crazy. It's fun. So you mean to tell me this is? Hold on. How old are you?
27.
You're 27 years old. So out of the 27 years you've been on this planet, you never had the worst date or a crazy date?
I've been with Janae for almost 8 years.
Dog. So wait a minute. You 27?
I met her when I was 20.
Oh shoot.
Yeah.
Wait a minute. Hold on. My brain kind of messed up. I told you my brain. Glenn,
Janae,
what's good, man? Go ahead. Say that again.
I met Janae in 09.
09.
So almost the entire Obama presidency, I've been with one person.
Yeah, it's been 7 years. Okay. All right. So you've been with your wife for like about 7 years. What's the worst date y'all have ever been on? Shoot.
Oh Lord.
What's that date that? Oh dang, I can't say that.
Oh God.
What's that one date y'all went on? Or that one time y'all just went out and she just pissed you off?
Yo, hold on.
Think about it. I know it's something. Y'all know each other in it, from the ins and outs, because I got my worst date.
Tell me your first date.
My worst one?
Yeah, I mean your worst one. I think
my worst one was when I was in high school. Everybody know this story. I was in high school, and me and this chick went out, and she wanted me to pay for some. We went out to the movies, and we went to the mall because in Baltimore, Owens Mills Mall was right there, and then the movie theater was right there. So in high school, I'm thinking, I'm balling, I'm making nice little change working at Chick-fil-A. You know what I'm saying? We went out and walked around the mall. We went to the movie stores. Then we walked around the mall. After that, she wanted some cookies, something sweet to snack on. I was like, all right, I got you. So I was like, what type of cookies you want? She said, I wanted like chocolate chip, white macadamia nut, something like that. I'm like, all right, cool. That's not a problem. Next thing you know, I said, show me where you want to go. This heifer, out of all the places she can take me, she want to go to Mrs. Fields. You know how much a cookie costs at Mrs. Fields? One cookie by itself?
Like $30.
Yo, I sat there. I was like, are you serious right now? I said, I'm not paying $3.29 plus tax for that cookie. No, she was like, and then we got into a little discussion in the, in front of the stand and in the mall. And she was like, I was like, no, this is where we're going to go. We went to Subway. She got a white macadamia nut, 2 chocolate chip cookies, 3 for $1. And then then on Monday, we got back to school. There's a rumor spreading around saying that I'm cheap. You know what I'm saying? That I don't like to come out my pocket or do things like that. No, it's more so me being cost efficient with my money. You ain't spend a dime for nothing. You didn't even contribute to the popcorn. And then you got the nerve. You want a candy and a soda? Spending money in the movies is not cheap. Not to mention, I couldn't get you through as a senior citizen or a kid at the movie theaters. I had to pay
I'm dead.
I had to pay the adult price for that movie. Not to mention, I'm like, no. After all that, I was like, you lost me on that one. And we're not together. It is what it is.
I'm glad.
What? I was mad. No, but she cool though. She cool afterwards. She was cool afterwards. But I was pissed. You mean to tell me what's the best date you ever been on? If you haven't had the worst, what's the best date you ever been on?
The best date probably was when I proposed to my wife. It was nothing special. It was 4th of July of 2011. And at this point, we had my son Kev. He was only a couple months old at that time.
Yeah.
And we had already decided we were gonna get married, so it was kind of hard to really do the traditional thing of I'm gonna surprise her type of thing.
Yeah.
So I'm just like, all right, it's 4th of July. I was going into the military. It's some type of symbolism type of thing. So we wound up pulling over on 295. Everybody else watching the fireworks. I had little Kev on my shoulders, and I whipped the ring out, got on one knee, and proposed to her. And that's how we made it official type of thing. That's probably the best date. Nothing super, crazy, but something I remember.
Oh,
I know, right?
That's so special.
Cool points.
That's so sweet.
I know.
Okay.
Storybook.
the day let me tell you something. The day I proposed to somebody, that heifer got no other choice but to say yes.
What you gonna do? Hold a gun to her?
What? I'm gonna hold the ring out. I'm gonna hold. Let's see. She's saying, "Oh,
you better say yes."
Shoot.
Say yes.
You stupid. What's up, Kelly? What's up, Morgan? How you doing? And look, your
Morgan,
wife, and your wife like, "Oh,
you like that, right?"
Yeah.
Hey.
Tell you something. The money I'm gonna pay, I'm gonna open up the little ring box that's gonna have the ring in there. But I wish she would say no, because under that ring is gonna be, I'm gonna slide, the little receipt with the price, and I'm gonna circle that. So I'm making payments on this ring, so you better say yes. Yeah, I'm that type of dude. I don't care at all. I don't care. I just put it out there. I really don't care if you're watching. What you want me to do? It is what it is. I'm looking on every camera that we have in here. So it is.
He
So if
really
you're
is.
watching and you looking to see if I'm the one for you, be ready because I'm not playing. I will have my receipt ready, with that price that looks like somebody's social security number. So be ready to say yes. If you think you're going to say no, get that out your head right now because I got nothing for you.
You going to Jared's, bro?
Huh?
You going to Jared's?
I don't know. You got K's, you got
Now I had
Jarrett's.
K's. I actually bought something for a girl. I paid it off. And
Who's cheaper?
I'm not with her.
Who's cheaper?
Man, Jared's can be expensive. I got a hookup though. I
For
got
real?
a connect, yeah.
So by the time I'm like close to 30, a little bit past 30, the hookup will still be there.
If he's still there.
Okay.
Yeah.
Because I want to go to the most cost affordable, cost efficient, and get a good bang for my buck.
I think I can get it on the low.
You think so?
I think I can.
Because I'm letting you know right now, Icebox. Nah, oh Lord, she said hurry home. Love points.
Yes.
Oh, my
Love
God.
points.
You ready to get out of here,
About
ain't
to be a
you?
yo.
Oh my God.
I'll be there. That's my DST.
You gotta do what you, Doug. Well, I'll be honest with you.
Some color, man.
Wifey said you gotta go home. You might as well go ahead and go. Go ahead. You can do what you gotta do. I ain't mad at you. But yeah, man. No, I'm just saying, like I'm be honest with you. This is what I'm gonna say, and I put it out there. For that right person, I would spend the right amount of money for. But question, hold on, before that continues. What's the right amount of money? Like, can you spend too much on a ring, or can you not spend?
That's a great area because it's like that video of the dude that took his girlfriend to Payless blindfolded, and she's like, "Oh yeah, the shoe fits. Oh, this is great."
Yeah.
And then it whipped it off. It's like, bruh, and she's pissed off type of thing. So it's like you got to find a healthy balance of money versus your heart being in it.
My heart is going to be into my money.
So, I mean, at the end of the day, it's up to the girl. I mean, if you give her bring out the little 25-cent machine Safeway, and she pops off.
So let me ask you a question. If I spend 25 cents, how much money will I be saving compared to the price that you pay for that ring? You ain't got to answer that. You ain't got to. Don't answer that. Don't answer. You can whisper that. You can whisper that, but I guarantee you, I'll come out cheaper.
Yeah, I killed a couple trees, man.
Man, shh. Man, there ain't no way. There ain't no way. Let me tell you something. I got plenty of time. I ain't rushing nothing. There ain't no way in the world. That's a lot of money, and that's a commitment.
Yeah,
I'm proud of you, bro.
I appreciate you, man.
Man, because I'm gonna be honest with you. Waking up to the same person who can get on my nerves day in and day out, it's just worry my behind to death.
There'll be those days, but when you find that one that you can't live without, and you'll go through some stuff. And there'll be some times when you.
Trey, what's up, boy?
But I say all that to say.
Yeah, your wife watching this. You better make sure you say the right things out your mouth.
I love you, baby.
Yeah, you better suck up now. You already got cool points. Don't mess that up.
As soon as I roll out of here, I'm hitting 80 down 95.
Yeah, okay. That sounds great. That sounds really great. But I'm gonna be honest with you. Ain't nowhere in the world. But Mr. Thomas, I want to say thank you.
It's a pleasure, man.
Thank you. Appreciate that, man.
My man.
Thank you, sir. Thank you. I want to let y'all know, Lola, will you be in next week? I hope. Oh God, Janae Hope. Anyway, I'm gonna let y'all work that out. But Lord Jesus, Lola.
It's worth it.
Lola's gonna be here next. Oh my God, here he go. Lola will be here.
Yes, I will.
Yeah, you're going to get a ticket. Don't come to. I ain't paying for nothing. I only like paying my tickets, but I pay them though. But Lola will be here next week with us, and trust me. It's going to be crazy. She has something crazy that she told me that she's going to do next week, and I'm looking forward to seeing what that is because she don't tell me nothing. I find out stuff the same day y'all find out stuff, and I'm always surprised later on. But I want to thank Mr. Kevin Thomas once again for coming in. Everybody, do me a favor, give them your contact information. That way they can follow you not only on Facebook, also Instagram.
Okay, you can find me on Instagram, Twitter, at Kevin_S_Thomas. For the Empower Group, it's at Empower with an I _group. Also Facebook at the Empower Group or Kevin Thomas.
Absolutely. And let me ask you one quick question before we get off the air. We got 1 minute left. Do you all going to post information about where people could come and definitely be a part of your organization? Am I correct?
Certainly.
Okay, definitely. Well, ladies and gentlemen, that is all that I have for you tonight for Get Loose Radio. I will see you next week at 9:30. Once again, like I said, Lola Marks will be back. And, like I said, she got something crazy for me. So I'm kind of curious as to what it is, but she's not going to tell me nothing. So, ladies and gentlemen, Get Loose Radio, I'm signing off. It's your boy Jiggy J. Once again, the show ain't for everybody. I'll see you next week. Peace.